Alrighty. We are live, everyone, here on Weston's Weatherwise. So we are currently going to go ahead and take a look at reflectivity. As you can tell, we have a bunch of tornado warnings. We do have one up here in Indiana. Even back here in portions of Kentucky and Illinois, and even back here in portions of Tennessee, even one back here in Arkansas. Definitely watching these really closely. So we are looking at this area as we do have a confirmed tornado on the ground. So if we go ahead and look at velocity, you can tell it doesn't look like the strongest rotation, but right here and right here we are watching. We do have this tornado warning, as you can tell, radar confirmed tornado. If we go ahead and look at correlation coefficient, you can tell our debris is here. So we are watching this extremely closely. Hello, Henry. How do you guys like the overlays? W overlays or no? Alright, bye, Henry. I do really enjoy these overlays. So we are still watching this extremely close. You can tell this is a QLCS tornado threat right now. We are going to go ahead and look back at velocity. Until we're getting rotation all across this line, and it's pretty concerning. We have a very large area, if you see here. We have a extremely, that was not supposed to pop up. If we go ahead and take our drawing tool and shift this to white and move it over here, you can tell we have rotation all up this line. As honestly, we should here soon be seeing a tornado warning out across this area for this pocket of rotation over here. My thoughts on it right now. So watching this very closely, as this is not our only pocket of rotation too, you have to keep in mind. We do have some more rotation up here near Jasper, along with up here in portions of Indiana, just northeast of Indianapolis. You can tell it's not very dominant and you can't see it the best, but it's definitely there right in this area. We are watching any leading edge tornado, as we are also, yo, Weather Warrior, what's up? As I am honestly a little bit concerned about this area for any discrete storm that gets going in front of the line. So I'm watching that extremely closely in this area. I do expect further expansion eastward of our tornado watch, along with southeastward. We will most definitely get a severe thunderstorm watch at least. You're chilling for a little off stream? Alright, sounds good. But I do think we will eventually see a tornado watch across this area. Are the overlays good? Do you guys like them? That'll be, you're lucky you get storms to hit you. I can't ever get them to hit me now. But if we head back down here into Arkansas, you can tell we do actually have a hook that has been forming over the last couple scans. If we go and look at velocity, you can tell we have a very organized velocity couplet. This is still radar indicated rotation, correlation coefficient, not picking up on anything yet, but definitely could start to pick up on something here soon. Very dominant storm right here across this area. So we're definitely watching every single storm closely. You can tell if we go ahead and zoom this out and turn the day 1 outlook on, you can tell we do have a high risk of severe weather in play today. This is not a situation you need to be underestimating. New severe thunderstorm warning in parts of Indiana, but also you can tell we even have a slight risk out here, but this is not the end of our severe weather threat, as we also have a day 2 enhanced risk across here. If I'm being honest with you, there is a chance that this goes moderate, along with the day 3 outlook. If you are in Jonesboro, you better strap in. High risk today, enhanced risk tomorrow and Friday, and it does not stop there. Probabilistic on day 4, you are yet again in a 15% risk of storms before it finally moves off, and then that will be the end of our severe risk for now. We are expecting a return of severe weather here in the future, though, next week. We did just get a new tornado warning. Hi, Pete Walton. We did just get a new tornado warning up here north of Jackson, place we were just talking about. Very large, severe warning for Memphis, too. We have a hook echo, very well defined, as you can tell. Good inflow notch. Go ahead and look at velocities. There it is right there. There's your couplet right there. Correlation coefficient, this is on the ground. This is a tornado on the ground. This is most definitely on the ground right now. Right here, it's lining up, reflectivity. This definitely looks like it is on the ground right now. Very concerning situation. Definitely having to watch every storm closely in today's environment. Very high sheared environment. So the voice cracks this stream have been crazy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know how this isn't confirmed by radar. Storm Runner Media is right on this. So, yet again, we have a non-confirmed on the ground by the National Weather Service, but we do have a tornado on the ground right now. Radar indicated rotation still. We do have a CC drop lining up with velocity. So, this is on the ground. I made all my overlays, Weather Warrior. All the overlays were self-made. Every overlay has been self-made. Waiting for this to go. Confirmed tornado. This tornado warning is about to expire. I do anticipate it will get reissued. This is in a bit of a radar hole, so looking at velocities here. Yeah, I do expect this to get reissued. Honestly, that's not even the best one, too. I'm still trying to, because I just have like a laptop. So I'm trying to get two monitors so I can have OBS and chat on one area. So I don't have to go back and forth switching through, because I have to go over here and switch all through here. So I'm trying to get where I can have OBS on one side, so I can just go over and click real fast. Like if we get a PDS tornado warning, I don't have to go in there and click everything to change it. So still watching very closely the storm up here near Princeton. We are watching it, as you can tell. Rotation actually has died off a bit. But up here in Evansville too, we are watching. Still have a elongated area of rotation all across this line. This is the area that is prompting the tornado warning. If we go and look at correlation coefficient, this does look to have occluded for now, but we are watching this now, as this could be a bit of leftover debris. Yeah, no problem, Weather Warrior. So I do not believe this is radar confirmed. Still it is. So this is impressive wording by the National Weather Service on the source right here. It says radar indicated rotation. This line of storms contains numerous areas of rotation, could produce multiple tornadoes at any moment. So that is pretty crazy. As you can tell, we also have a couplet up here, couplet over here, strongest couplet being right there. We have couplets all across this line, one right there, one down here. So this is definitely our scariest area, as this whole area is like, that is extremely weird why it did that. Okay, I don't know why it did that, but this whole area is just going to bow out. But there's so much rotation with it that as this moves to the northeast, we really don't have any storms out ahead of it either. All it is rain, so it's just going to keep going. And we're really going to have to watch the threat for tornadoes to uptick in this area. So our tornado warning up here is still in effect for the next 15 minutes. They're going to go ahead with it. If we look at the radar here in Indianapolis, you can tell it is starting to move out of our area here. Here's our hook. We do have a tornado possible tag on this severe warning. Velocities, they've really died off since whenever we first got this tornado warning. Giving it a second to load. But as you can tell, whenever we first got this warning, velocities were definitely a lot stronger. As you can tell, this area right here, too, is extremely active right now. And this is only in the moderate risk. I'm surprised we did not get expansion to the north of our high risk in that last outlook. This couplet's really tightening. This is a confirmed tornado as well. So I believe this is Benton, Arkansas. Extremely large tornado warning just got issued. This is another observed tornado. Storms are really starting to pop off now. This is not looking good. This is another extremely tight couplet If we go and look at correlation coefficient, there's our first tornado that is observed. Here, looks like more of a hail core, but there is a tornado on the ground somewhere in here. And then up here, we also have a tornado on the ground. This is just overall just absolutely terrible. As this is a cool feature I found out fast. As we do that, new severe warning issued. Might as well go ahead and check that out. So a new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued for parts of southeastern Indianapolis. 60-mile-an-hour wind gust. Radar indicated. Radar indicated. So I don't know why radar is not loading right now up there in Indianapolis. Long night ahead. I do have school, so that's not a good thing. Oh, man. Still watching everywhere extremely close. This is the area I'm keeping my eyes on the most, though. Because if we go ahead and switch over to velocity, you can tell there's just so many couplets here. It's incredible what is going on right now, but it's also devastating at the same time. So it's not a good thing what is happening. We go ahead and go to the Storm Prediction Center real fast. Head over here, you will be able to tell. We have a very large area right now of tornado watches. Here's the previous MD. You can tell 150 mile an hour peak intensity for a tornado will be possible. We are expecting here soon to get a mesoscale discussion for a tornado watch, potentially a downstream, I should say, tornado watch issued out across this area. If we go and look at what this last tornado watch issued was, we have a moderate, moderate, high, high, moderate, low. If we go and look at the probabilities, we have a 60-40 tornado watch. If you are new here, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe, as we will be doing as much live coverage as possible here in the upcoming severe weather season, along with uploads almost daily. There will be some days where I will not be able to upload daily, but still, please drop a like and subscribe if you want to keep seeing these live streams. Here you can see this couplet is tightening up. Still radar indicated. No CC drop yet, I believe. Yeah, no CC drop yet. So still watching velocities. Any spin up tornado is going to be possible at any moment across any area in this high risk. As you can tell, we have a radar indicated up here still. But here, Murray, Kentucky, we have a confirmed tornado, a extremely large sea drop heading straight for Murray, Kentucky right here. We're going to keep our eyes focused right here for now. This could go PDS at any moment too. Oh boy, that just got even larger. So not a good sign. This is huge tornado on the ground on its way for Murray, Kentucky. Murray, Kentucky, you have got to run to your safe place. You only have minutes, maybe not even. You may even have seconds for the southwestern side of Murray. This is an extremely large tornado, extremely violent. This has the chance to go PDS. This is not very good. If we go and look at reflectivity, you can tell right here's our debris ball on CC. As we just got a PDS tornado warning. A large tornado is on the ground right now. PDS tornado warning. PDS tornado is on the ground. We gotta go PDS live radar and rotation. So there's the PDS overlay. You heard it here. I did just call that. You guys know it. I don't know why I can't get reflectivity to load. Not a good time for that either. As you can tell, a huge tornado is on the ground. We are hearing word right now that we could potentially go tornado emergency if downtown Murray is going to take a direct hit. There you see very strong velocity couplet. Murray, I've said it before, I'm saying it again, run to your safe place right now. A very violent tornado is on the path for your town. And you may recognize this area. It's because Mayfield, Kentucky is not that far from here. This is crazy. Wiswell, you are next in line. Harris Grove. Murray, you are in the path of this. We are hoping this occludes, but this sadly does not look like we have really anything in front of it. If we go and look at the radar up here at reflectivity, if it will load, so you can see there's nothing stopping this storm. So a very devastating tornado is on the ground right now heading for Murray. It looks like it has started to occlude maybe just a tiny bit. We do have a bit of a hail core developing along this area too. But still, this does look like it is in its recycling stage. I would not be surprised to see this start to re-strengthen here. If we go and look at velocities, you can tell it's still very tight. Reflectivity, you can tell here over the past couple scans. If it will load, which it is almost there, over the past couple scans, you can tell that it has really just started and it is in its recycling stage right now. Just changed the title. Hello, Kids Storm Coverage. So Murray, Kentucky, you are under a PDS tornado warning right now. Definitely keeping our eyes on this. Extremely close. This is a extremely good sign. The debris signature is weakening. Murray, you look to be okay for the moment, but this could recycle at any moment. Please get to the most interior room of your home or building. Seek shelter. Put a baseball cap on. A baseball helmet, I should say, not cap. A worker's helmet. We have a huge tornado on the ground right now. Not a good sign. Next radar scan should be coming in momentarily. Yes, we do have strengthening CC again. This just has recycled. A huge tornado is on the ground heading towards Murray. I don't see anything on X or anything right now of any pictures. But this CC drop is strengthening significantly. If I'm being honest, the National Weather Service. Oh, this is such a good sign. Oh, Murray, you guys are being spared right now. You guys are being spared. That's crazy, Kid Storm coverage. Still, we do need to be watching, and we probably should have a tornado warning a lot more out to the eastern side of Murray. But it is weakening significantly now. It is still on the ground. Still a very strong CC, or I meant velocity couplet. CC is weakening. So this is the best sign right now, is it is weakening. We still have to watch this storm down the road though, for if it does try and recycle. As you can tell, we have 13 tornado warnings. Still waiting on next CC scan to make sure that this is weakened. because this is not something to joke about right now. Murray, you still need to be in your safe place. This is still on the ground too over Murray. We have a tornado on the ground in Murray right now. I hate to say it, but sadly it is there on the ground. The good sign about this is it is weakening, and it is our last tornado that is on a observed tag right now. Velocity couplet is starting to weaken significantly, which is a very good sign. This could have been a very bad situation. It still is. Murray is still getting directly impacted by a tornado. This is not good. It is still a PDS tornado warning. We are still watching this as it could re-strengthen, but luckily we are seeing a drop in the velocity and CC. Word of potential tornado on south side of Indianapolis. I don't see, it might be up here. I don't know why velocity won't load right now up here. This Indianapolis radar has been struggling. Yeah, I don't see where it would be. We're going to head back down here to Murray, as we do still have a tornado on the ground. Del velocity couplet is right over Murray right now. We do still have a bit of a CC drop. That is just fallout from the tornado occluding, though, which means this tornado has lifted. I believe it still is PDS. We still do have a PDS tornado warning. So still do have a PDS tornado warning in effect. It will likely be dropped here in the next few moments. Still watching it, but luckily it does not look to be as severe right now. Still do have a PDS tornado warning. I'm going to throw a little BRB on the screen as I will be right back. 30 seconds max. Alright. So be right back. Alrighty, we are back now, chat. So we can take that BRB off the screen. So we have had our tornado occlude now. It is still a PDS tornado warning. So we do have a observed tornado warning now. But they have dropped the particularly dangerous situation tag, meaning we will now go to tornado on the ground. So we are watching it. So we are turning on not tornado emergency. Turning off PDS tornado warning text. Going tornado warning, tornado on the ground. And the tornado warning text. Alrighty. This is why we are going to end up buying monitors here very soon, so I do not have to show all that to you. I understand this does still say this is a particularly dangerous situation. The tornado has occluded, so this is no longer worthy of the particularly dangerous situation tag. And this is even, the velocity couplet has even dropped off significantly. So we're going to keep the tornado on the ground tag. But we do actually have another tornado in Tennessee and Kentucky right now. This would be with our storm back over here. We do have an observed tornado, I believe. Where is this located? Okay, so this is my fault. This is this tornado warning right here. It did cross over a little bit into Kentucky and Tennessee. There's a bit of overlap. So as you can tell, if we go to the wider picture right now, lots of tornado warnings right now and severe warnings. We're going to go ahead and head down here to Pine Bluff, Arkansas. See what is going on down here. Radar indicated rotation. Correlation coefficient. There are quite a few pockets there. No CC drop, it looks like, yet. There's a keyword in there, and it is yet. Any second we could get a CC drop on any of these storms. Just keeping in mind that we are not out of the clear yet. And we are also waiting to see if we do get an expansion of Tornado Watch or Severe Weather Watch out here. I feel can't and should be added here soon. Go ahead and head back to the SPC here in a second. Put this back on velocities real fast. Now head over to the SPC. Storms are just, it's a huge line. This is very possible that this is about to go down as a derecho. So, you can tell we have 17 tornado reports, 117 wind, and 161 hail reports today. There's your watches. There's just your outlook. Tell extremely large outlook. But tomorrow, we're also watching. We have another 10% hatch tornado threat. Now, we will not be live on the channel, as I will not be available tomorrow. You can expect a video upload, though, on the channel. But then Friday, we also have another. We have a hatch 30% outlook. I thought this was hatched. I'm sorry about that. But you can tell we have a 30% outlook. I feel this will be 10% hatch tornado risk tomorrow. We will also have a video on that, potential live stream on that as well. But we are not finished with the severe weather. The day 4 outlook has yet again another extremely large 15% risk of severe weather with a 30% risk down here in parts towards the Gulf of America. Along with the day 5, we see a small threat over Alabama, Georgia, and Florida for isolated damaging winds, large hail, and a few tornadoes possible. If we head over to the CIPS CSU SPC comparison to look into the future. Now, keep in mind this is not an actual forecast, but here's today. You can tell they wanted the high risk. They got it. Tomorrow, they want a moderate risk, and as I stated earlier in the stream, I feel it is definitely possible. As they want another high risk on the day 4 outlook. Sadly, I do think it is possible. The ingredients are kind of lining up right now, and we are definitely going to have to watch this extremely close. We are going to get quite quiet for the next 3 to 4 days after that. But if we go ahead and go over to pivotal weather, and go ahead and look at the European model, we are going to see that we are not going to be quiet, as we are going to see just more storm systems over and over again. You can tell here's our quiet period. Then we're going to have this weird system come off. It's going to be spinning like a hurricane. So that is going to bring an isolated tornado threat with it. But I do expect us to get active again in the future. If we go and look at the GFS. The GFS is showing some interesting stuff. So if we go ahead and move ahead a little bit, you can tell this system will come through along with our next couple systems will end up coming through. I'm going to give this a second to load. Let's go ahead, pull that up real fast. But moving ahead, you can tell we're going to have our systems that are going to come through over and over. But GFS is showing some interesting things around Saturday the 6th. Or Saturday the 5th, Sunday the 6th. It wants a bit of a potential snowstorm in portions of Oklahoma, along with portions of the panhandle of Texas. This is only 4 days away, and this is definitely a possibility. Then we get this quiet period. Maybe a few storms there in the plains, nothing too crazy. But we are going to get quiet towards the part of mid-April. Before the end of April, I do expect to ramp up yet again. If we go ahead and look at the forecast, this Climate Prediction Center outlooks, you can tell the 6-day temps are going to be kind of split in the country. They're going to be cold on the eastern side and warm on the western side. The temps for the 8 to 14 day, kind of the same story, except we're a bit more to the east on the warmth, and yet again a bit more to the east on the cold. 6 to 10 day precip, much drier for most of the country. Looking at the 8 to 14 day, we are going to get drier again. If we go to the Climate Prediction Center, that is perfectly fine, Pete Walton. We're going to look at the day 1 categorical a little bit better on here. A little bit better view is what we will get. Let's go ahead and check back in on radar 2 though real fast. That is a very tight couplet. So we still do have we have 2 PDS tornado warnings right now. I don't see them though when I'm looking at radar on my phone real fast. I'm not seeing where it is going to be at. Currently we have a PDS tornado warning up here. What area is this? Is it this Murray area again? Do they still keep PDS on this? Where in the world is this PDS? Radar's playing tricks on me. It says to the west of Bowling Green we have a PDS tornado. Oh, they still kept that PDS tag on that Murray? That is stupid. Because now they finally dropped it, okay. That had me really, I was kind of like, what in the world? Where is our PDS tornado? So I think, honestly, this storm here towards this area down here in southern Arkansas towards Hermitage, just north of Hermitage, just south of Pine Bluff, is the most concerning storm right now. Correlation coefficient, nothing there yet. Still watching it, though, as we are tightening up. Don't know why the Climate Prediction Center outlook did not load that first time. Go to the 3 to 4 outlook. You can tell temperature, we are going to be a bit above average in the southern part of the country, along with a bit above average in precipitation down there in the southern plains. Exactly why we are having to watch. So the 1 month outlook is showing a bit above average there, as you can tell, across this area, across portions of the Midwest back into the plains. A bit above average, but the 3 month outlook, it is showing drier for most of the plains, and then a small area back here in like the Ohio Valley with above average precipitation. So as we can tell, we have all 5 risks in play today. This is a very skinny, but it's a very elongated but skinny high risk today. Still does cover a large chunk of the region. I think we're going to end off stream right here, as I do have school tomorrow. I hope you guys all did enjoy today's stream. Please drop a like and subscribe and share the channel to as many people as you know, as we are currently only 2 subscribers away from 180. So it would really help me if you would share my channel to people that you know. But I hope you guys all did enjoy today's live stream, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.